This is an addendum to my last video about how to approach dangerous areas. And if you haven't seen that video first, I strongly suggest that you go back and check it out. Otherwise this video might not make much sense. So it turns out the person that I killed at the very end of the last video ended up seeing it himself. And he wasn't actually the person who ran into the camo building, he was hunting that person. What happened was he walked into the compound, saw that bloke run into the building and shut the doors behind him, and assumed that that fella had seen him first and was getting upstairs to get a better shot on him. So when he saw the head pop up in a window, he took a shot. The head went down and he wasn't sure if he'd killed him or if he'd just taken cover. I didn't hear any of this because the audio in the game can be a bit fucked at the moment. He immediately then moved to get a better angle on the upper windows of the camo building, and that's why he ran straight to where I was sitting. And as I assumed, he was heading straight for the window that I'd been looking out of. And that means there were at least 3 of us in Zelenogorsk at the time, and in the end there were possibly 2 dead bodies which were fully geared. I also wanted to mention a part that I accidentally left out. Back when I still had the blaze, I was wandering around up north, and as I checked a zombie in a field, I saw in the distance past it a chopper lying there. Again, this is a tricky one for me to approach safely. There's really not much useful cover around. But I approached as carefully as I could using a tongue of trees that led up relatively close to it. I scanned as much of the area as I could, and the thing that concerned me the most nearby was a little shed. So I moved up and checked it to make sure there was no one waiting in there for me. And at that point there was nothing else I could really do except run as fast as I could towards the chopper. Once I got in there I found some interesting stuff, including a VSS Ventores, and I really wanted to take it, but I couldn't pick up the fucking thing, the whole time getting more and more nervous. Hopefully you heard it, but what it sounded like to me was a silenced weapon, and that freaked me out. I really didn't have any idea where the sound was coming from, and all I could think to do was just run as fast as I could towards the town. Eventually I crept into a building next door to the police station, and it also gave me a view back out to the chopper. I watched that area for quite a long time, it seemed like. Then I looted the police station as I'd originally planned and got the hell out.